Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Today, I'm going back to the gunner. Which one of these guys should I do? I think I'll go for the weapon specialist, just because it gives access to projectile weapons, which will give me a more varied run. We're going to Has 4 today, and I'm using the gunner because, well, there's two reasons. One, I like unlocking things, and two, one of the hazard objectives is to get the incendiary grenade up to level 21, and, you know, the incendiary grenade is a gunner weapon, so that is the idea. I feel like I did a lot of throwable builds lately, so I don't know if I'm necessarily going to focus 100% on the incendiary grenade. Might go for like a fire projectile build, and the incendiary grenade's like a keystone, like top your offer. I've tried out Has 5 as well, off screen unfortunately, and it is difficult for sure to say the least. Bash my head against it. Here we go, incendiary grenade. Maybe I should have gotten the submachine gun because the submachine gun's good, but I want to have at least like a potential chance of completing the objective, even though it's a little bit unlikely. It's a fighting chance. I'll be honest, I glanced away from the screen. Should not have done so. Just like checking the OBS and stuff like that. Supply beacon. Awesome. Oh, I was doing like a word of the day thing for the Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. I remember. Didn't plan one out. There's a word I learned recently. Fuck, what was it? I have no recollection. This is actually terrible. I'm sure I could find it if I like went to Google. Maybe I'll go to Google. It should be in my like friggin' history. There's like something definition, so Google. No, I'm not finding it. This is terrible. Oh, Kessler syndrome. Yeah, that's one. That is a concept that I heard about, I think from a Scott Manley video, though I don't remember 100%. So there's that, you know, the classic source amnesia. So yeah, I'll do a 2-for-1 special. How many of you have heard of Kessler syndrome, and how many of you have heard of the O-birth effect? And I'll explain what each of them are in a second. I was randomly, so someone on our Discord I was in just like randomly asked about this concept. They didn't know the name, and I, like a fucking gigabrain, just like whipped out my knowledge cock, and that's disgusting. It's like, oh, I think it's the Kessler syndrome. And it was. I was the gigabrain. So Kessler syndrome is basically what happens when you've like launched so much space junk or so much stuff into space that there's like a little cloud of like small things like nuts, for example. Just little like scraps of paint that are just like around the planet, and even like a tiny scrap of paint is really fucking bad news when you're in space, because if it's going like, you know, 1,000 meters per second faster than you are, that shit can fucking, you know, crack a window, stuff like that, because it's space paint, so it's like hard or whatever. So Kessler syndrome is when there's enough of it where it's just like a humongous problem. I was going to go for the fire bullets, but unfortunately piercing takes priority because piercing is like a god stat. So we may or may not get the fire bullets. It just be what it be. Alright, come on. Reload minigun. Oh, it takes fucking forever, unsurprisingly. Oh well. I mean, that guy just took about 10 bajillion damage to the dome from the exploders, so we're golden. Bro, I'm trying my hardest, okay? I see that magnet, by the way. 9% XP gain. That's perfect because I'm about to get a magnet. Maybe that'll give me more like damage and fire rate with my minigun. Alright, we've got it. We're gonna get like 5 level ups. Fire rate, boom. For my weapon, I guess I'll go for the boomstick. Boomstick's not bad. Sure, fire rate on the boomstick. 9%. No, I'll go for the damage on the minigun. All kinetic damage, I don't think so. Just reload speed and reload speed. Projectile damage, absolutely yes. Fire rate, absolutely yes. Damage on the incendiary grenade, sure. 5% damage universal, sure, as well. That is what I'm talking about. Dude, we're killing the bugs. We're killing them. Let's actually go. It always feels good when you've like built up enough momentum to fucking go buck wild with it. Oh yeah, so the second word of the day is the Oberth effect. That one I definitely learned from the Kerbal Space Program, the Scott Manley videos. Basically, the Oberth effect is... Oh man, there's seriously no... Okay, I guess I'll go for the clip size. What else we got? God, I'm struggling to put into words. So, that's a no-brainer. It's more efficient to perform a burn in space if you are like near a planet. If you're in the gravity well, like you change your like velocity more somehow. I don't know exactly how it works, but basically, like, if you're going to Mars, let's say, it might be more efficient to, like, slingshot off the moon or something. So, you know, you fly in, and while you're, like, close to the planet, at that point, you start your burn, and it has a great impact on where you would go afterwards. I don't think they do it off the moon necessarily, but they would do it off of, like, if they're going to, like, Pluto, they might, like, do it off of one of the planets between here and Pluto, like Mars or something. It's just a thing. It's a weird space thing. A mysterious space thing that works for whatever reason. I'll go for the stubby voltaic, I guess. Just get the shock damage, benefit at least a little bit from my damage over time upgrades. My status effect damage upgrade. Plus, I just like, generally speaking, the stubby voltaic. I feel like it's a very good gun. Okay, there's some gold up here. Which is very nice. Yep, I imagine, it's my prediction that the first one is probably a well-known-ish concept that most people have heard of, maybe. But I do imagine the second one is very niche, because I think I only heard about it because I was very into the space stuff when I was younger. Because space stuff's cool. I'll go for damage on my fire grenade. I was like super into the space stuff. I played Kerbal Space Program, but I also, for a brief period, ran a, I'm going to say a Rogue Trader campaign, but I didn't understand any of the rules because I was young. So it was just like a space-themed campaign, generally speaking. I'll get reload speed. Why not? And, you know, I was very into it. So I, like, looked up space stuff for it. So, like, I knew what an astronomical unit was. And all sorts of things. Which is very nice. In fact, I think I literally, like, explained the Oberth effect while I was playing. As well. Describe how the ship went and did a burn on one of the planets in the solar system instead of just, like, flying directly there. Which which is very cool. Man, I was really into Terra Invicta as well when it came out. Yeah, I'll go for the 10% projectile damage. I feel like projectile damage is way the fuck more useful than kinetic damage, just because kinetic damage is so like gigafucked by like damage altering overclocks. And I don't think any like overclock makes a weapon do kinetic. I mean, well, that's actually not 100% true. The fire grenade's got an overclock where it does like a secondary kinetic explosion, and I think your gun exploding on reload is a kinetic explosion. So I guess there is that. Alright, boom. We've completed the round. Status effect damage, sweet. Lovely. 30% fire rate on all my guns. Let's actually fucking go. Reload speed on all my guns. Let's also go. Dude, that's absolutely crazy with it. Fire bullets. Let's actually go. Ooh. Got some gold as well. Dude, I feel like I like muscle trained on a fucking... in a 10 times gravity chamber. After playing the Has 5, this Has 4 is feeling easier. Maybe I've just got like a ultimate god run though. Could also be going off. Yeah, here's the kinetic explosion. I think I will go for that. I feel like it like fucking doubles the damage almost. Projectile damage, sure. And that'll be it for this shop. We're closing in halfway through the mission now, which is very cool. Gonna go for the like no antidotes portion of the video now. Just gonna talk about what's happening on screen. Oh no, wait, I'm having like a Jimmy Neutron. There's like something tangentially related, which I half remembered. I guess it's not a Jimmy Neutron. It's like a Carl. That's like the name is like Buddy, right? I'm having a Carl. So I've just like forgot completely. I was gonna say. I'm just gonna talk about how I've picked up Nitro now. Yeah, it's good Nitro. Big fan of the Nitro. I feel like the loot bugs are a little bit like kind of booty in this game. They give like 4 materials total. It's kind of fucked up, if you ask me. Oh man, there's a lot of bugs going on. Dude, I'm doing so much damage. I feel like I gave the minigun a bad rap. It just kind of like absolutely annihilates these guys. Oh no, the supply beacons. It's too rocky for it. Guess I'll go unrockify it. You know, sometimes it's not actually too rocky, but it still doesn't land. 15% fire damage, sure. My main gun is the minigun. It is a fire gun. It's a kind of specific upgrade. Maybe I should have fished for a better one. It was a blue though. It's hard to say no to a bluebee, you know? Alright. I was being exceptionally greedy with it. Took a little bit of damage. That is what it is. I think I will get the 50% fire rate minus 15% move speed. I can always just get more move speed, right? Do double projectile damage upgrade. Let's actually go. It's going absolutely fucking insane. I will get the even more fire rate with stubby voltaic, just so that I'm like constantly reloading with it. 15% fire damage, sure. That'll affect my grenade and my minigun. I imagine the minigun is probably gonna fucking absolutely dwarf the grenade in power, because I've got like the penetration aspect going. Oh no, I've got to grab in. I'm only halfway done with my blue cap objective. Extremely not great. Fucking absolutely roasted that guy. How close am I to the... Okay. Well, that answers that question. Hopefully the dude's not faster than me. I don't think he is. I see there's some nitro down there. I see my last blue cap down there, I think. Oh no, there's so much materials. 4% movement speed is a giga yes. Alright, come on. Mine my gold for me. Give me my nitra. Please mine the nitra. Please don't kill me. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to abandon that nitra. Unfortunately, because there's like a shitload of XP that I've just left on the ground up here. And I want to grab it up before I forget it. Here's the XP. I knew it was somewhere. I was gaslighting myself a little bit. I'm like, did I pick up the XP? I did not pick up the XP. 20% stat effect damage is good. 30% damage. Stat effect damage is even better though. So now, when I fucking fan the hammer and just like blast everyone, it's just gonna add even more damage. I think that will be very cool. I'm gonna try to get all the way back to this nitra. One thing that is helpful about the minigun is that it just doesn't, you know, target stuff that you're not looking at, so you can choose to hold back the absolute fuckery that is the minigun. 10% projectile damage, don't mind if I do. Just gonna absolutely explodify these guys. Taking a lot of damage directly to the chin, but it's fine. It's totally... No, I forgot to pick up the bullet gap. Fuck. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. It is what it is. Alright, crit damage, sure. Can't afford any upgrades. Just gonna hold back. So this is the second last mission. So we're good to go on that front. Wait, level 25? It wants me to level the incendiary grenade up to? Well, that's not happening. Fuck me, man. That is extremely high level. God, I wonder what the incendiary grenade's overclock is. I remember being extraordinarily disappointed at the HE grenade's overclock. There's like minor fear effect that happens sometimes on bugs that you explode. And it's like, literally the bugs in this game have like a Mario Kart friggin' system where they like speed up the further away they are from you. So it's like completely pointless to do anything that is like that. It'll like slow them down because they will just speed up anyways. Sure, I'll get the 35% fire rate. I think that is pretty cool. Guess I'll just deal with the swarm, just shower them in flaming hot lead. Then go up to get the magnite. Wonder how much stat effect damage this fire's even doing. Wait, do they not take the fire stat effect? No, they do. Okay, they're taking 36, 27, 18. So, that's kind of okay. That's like, I mean, it's 9 times 4 plus 9 times 3, so 9 times 7 plus a small amount extra. Just like, I'm just gonna say like about 100 damage with the like most extraordinary back of the napkin math I could think of, you know? So I don't want to do the actual math. That reminds me of math I like completely fucked up in the D&D campaign. It was actually terrible. You know that fucking meme where it's like the dude's like mining and then like they give up and then the next guy like mines a little bit further and they get like the diamonds? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's one of these two. I don't want to make the other weapons weak, so I guess I'll get the 150% damage. Yeah, there we go. 400 damage per shot. Don't mind if I do. We're really scooch maximizing here. So there's just so many fucking bugs. Yeah, so a player of mine like did the math and they were trapped in a situation like that where instead of it wasn't like the miner is mining and then they'll get diamonds. It's like the miner is mining and then they're never going to get the diamonds. It's just like mining forever, right? Because all the buildings combined. 20% fire rate, all projectile weapons, sure. Assault upgrade, the incendiary grenade, reload speed, fire rate on projectile weapons, also sure. Projectile damage, don't mind if I friggin' do. That's amazing. I'm gonna loop back and get that XP, but I want the gold as well. So the gold in all the buildings per month would never ever ever actually like surpass the expenses they had going. No! Oh my god, I thought he was gonna die. I'll get the gold per rocks because I'm feeling exceptionally greedy, even though I barely mine the rocks and I should have totally picked the movement speed. Hindsight 2020. Immediate regret, which is the classic staple. Reload speed on the fire grenade, sure, why not? Big guy destroyed. There's a lot of exploders. I have a feeling I might be able to chain reaction, like fucking, yeah, get these guys. Oh my god, there's a nuggie. Reload speed is actually incredible, considering just like the insane amount of fire rate I've got. I'm gonna literally die if I don't fucking hustle like crazy. There we go. Yep, the average money didn't pay for the expenses. In retrospect, I should have known this as well. I basically, oh, I have no nitro whatsoever. Kind of bad, whatever. Sure, there we go. I had no other way to use my gold, so the XP gain was good enough. I should have known because basically I know in real life that like in order to support a knight like household you need like 10 fucking villages, right? And I had the players start with 2 knights, just like with their advisor who's paid as much as 2 knights. Yeah, it's definitely a major oversight. And so just their pay alone, like, is worth more than, not the whole, like, settlement system, but is worth as much as, like, most of the money that you could ever earn in the settlement system, like, by building every single building. Is quite the, like, anchor to just, like, put around their necks. I kept saying, I kept talking to them about, like, oh, you're gonna have enough money to be self-sufficient soon, I believe. It's like, absolutely not. That's why you always gotta math out everything if you're gonna homebrew shit. They're gonna get a rebate on the money you spent though, because it was like a humongous like DM error. You know, because obviously it'd be funny if the queen was like scamming them the whole time, but clearly like that that would be kind of fucked up too. Like, oh, I'll saddle these guys with the Tom Nook style debt that they'll never be able to repay, so they'll just work for free. Ha ha ha. Why am I even mining this gold? I feel like I've gotten too sidetracked. I need to just beeline the objective. I mean, gold's good, because it lets me reroll, but also the rerolls are so expensive that it's barely good, you know? Here we go. Here's the other egg. Get fucking absolutely demolished. Alright, I need to get some space. Pepper these guys. Salt them as well. You know, I thought I was doing a lot of damage, but these guys, like, I'm shooting them with the minigun, and their HP bar is just, like, barely moving. It's kind of fucked up. I mean, the one guy is getting melted. There we go. Alright, the other guy has been melted. Boom, thanks for the XP, bucko. Now we just need to, kill the dreadnought. 50 max HP. or damage on my gun? I think I'll go for the damage. If the Dreadnought hits me, I'm gonna be like fucked anyways, so might as well focus on the offense. It's not gonna unfuck me if I have 50 more HP. So that's still like 2 swings from any bug, even like the tiniest, most pathetic one. I think I should hold on to this. Nah, I'm not doing it. If there wasn't the fire, it'd be one thing. Definitely Squinties is just like a damage increase. Doesn't look like I'm actually doing that much more damage actually, but I mean, it's gotta be more damage, right? Unless my crit rate was already 100? No, my critical chance isn't 100. Dude, how come I'm not doing more damage? What's up with that? Okay, there's the Dreadnought. I was a little worried he was gonna clip me there. Just clip me out of context, you know? Be kind of rude of him. I'll get reload speed. Maybe I should have gotten armor. Oh, it'd be what it be. Please don't jump me. He jumped me. Okay. I've built some distance. I've not built some distance. I'm just gonna fire into him a couple times. Awesome. He got scoochified. Okay, we're getting his HP down pretty good, to be honest. Fantastic. There's so many, like, friggin' little ad bugs. Oh. Alright, we shoelace not at him that time. No. Ah, 181 damage. Fuck, that's so sucky. Alright, come on. I'm just gonna build some distance so that when he jumps, he doesn't land on me. There we go. Okay, I'm regenerating slowly. Building it up. Building up the old HP. No. Fuck. God, he's such a little bastard. He chose not to jump. Just to fuck me over there. Okay, hold up. We're almost there. I just need to dodge like a few more jumps. 30% fire damage, sure. Alright, doing extra 93 damage. Dude! Fuck off! Mission control, you're fucking me straight up. The fucking butthole. Okay, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Okay. I scooched when I should have not scooched. Okay. The exploders have cleared a path. Now I'll just scooch past here. Reload speed acquired. Dude! No. 2 HP. Look, all you need is the 1 HP, okay? That's fucking has 4. Get fucked, game. Oh, got the hurricane system. Let's actually go. The minigun did about 2 times the damage of all the other guns, but it also had 2 times the upgrades. The stubby voltaic did fucking 2500 with 4 upgrades. I mean, there's a lot of projectile damage upgrades, I guess, but even still, that's incredible. The incendiary grenade did pretty good damage as well. Wait a second. Excuse me? Oh, the Witstorm did physical damage. I was going to say, how's the fire damage lower than the damage done? But the Witstorm wasn't always fire, and the incendiary grenade's doing physical damage. Wonder how much of this damage is the damage over time. I feel like not much. Well, anyways, that's going to do it for me for today. So I'll just say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a little bit of a rambler, but hopefully it's fine. And I hope to see you next time for more Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Goodbye!